Hello everybody, welcome to Deluxe Collectibles, and today I'm going to be showing you a brand new LEGO haul that I have here filled with a bunch of sets from one specific scene, one that actually retired recently, and that is LEGO Vidiyo. And I've been able to pick up mostly all of the sets except for two specific ones that I am still missing and just haven't been able to find on a good deal, but I got all of these on clearance deals here, so I want to go through each of them in this video and kind of just show you, let you know where I picked them up from, which the majority were from Walmart, so good thing they had some pretty good deals on these. So I'm excited to get into it here, and without further ado, let's get started. Alright, so to start us off here, I'm going to go from the smallest sets to the largest. So the first few that we have here are going to be primarily the beat boxes, and the first one is the Candy Mermaid, and this one here I got for $5 from Walmart. Just an absolutely fantastic deal right here, and I honestly really like LEGO Vidiyo. It was the theme that from the start I was a fan of. I did like it. I didn't want to have to pay full price for the sets, but I never really want to have to pay full price for any set, so I usually always try to get them on a good sale. But you can see there that I think they honestly have some really great designs. This is of course just one of the beat boxes here, but I think it's definitely a really great one. So there is the first one that we have here, and then I'm just going to grab them and we're just going to power through them right here, at least for these, because they're all primarily the same, just with different characters and color schemes. Second one that we have here is the Punk Pirate right here. You can see, had to read the name there because some of them I just have no idea, but I wanted to be able to collect all of the Vidiyo sets because I think there's honestly some really great figures. Of course, as I'm sure anyone can tell who's a LEGO fan, I mean, I think they can kind of appeal to anyone, even though of course they have more cartoony and childish designs to them. I still think that they're really cool. So there was the Punk Pirate. Then the next one that we have here is the Alien DJ right here, so you can see that one. And the Punk Pirate I got for, I believe that one was $7 I think at Walmart. So some of them the prices vary, but they're kind of all in a similar range. This one was actually the one that I paid the most for, and it was because I was kind of nervous that the sets were going to sell out, and I can't always go to like a physical store, so I was trying to look on Amazon, and this one was on sale for like $12. I think with tax it came out to like $13, so I thought that was a pretty good deal. Now retrospectively they have them for a lot cheaper now at places like Walmart, but I'm still glad that I got it, and nonetheless it is a cool one. I do like the design of this Alien DJ right here, so it's definitely a great one, and I like these beat boxes. I know the functionality of Vidiyo was definitely kind of its Achilles heel, where it didn't really work out too well, especially with the functionality of the app. I know a lot of people did not really care for that too much, but I haven't given it a go, and honestly it wasn't really ever the appeal for me. I was more interested in the figures, and here we have the Party Llama, of course the mascot here for Vidiyo, so really glad to have this one. You can see some like damage on the front there. Got this one from Walmart for $5, and I might try to get order it from another place and then return this one, because I don't exactly want to have all that box damage right on the front there, but you know, still just glad to have it. At the end of the day, it's going to be opened eventually, so I do like that. You can see some of the cool details there, and I do like the aspect of Vidiyo where it's randomized with the actual like tiles that you can get with the different like record designs and stuff like that. I think that is kind of a cool functionality for Vidiyo, so I think that's one of the good things about it. And now I'm just gonna cut quickly so I can grab the others. Now continuing on here, I just had to pick them up from the floor because the other ones were easier to grab, but nonetheless, next one that we have here is the Unicorn DJ. Of course, most of these characters are DJs, as you can probably see the trend for that, but I do like this one. Got this one for $7 from Walmart, so a good deal there. And I do like the carrying cases as well that they come in. I think that's kind of cool, just as a little build there that kind of justifies it a bit more. Now, I don't think by any means, like in Canada, these retail regularly for $25, which is just completely overpriced for what these are. So definitely the clearance prices are a lot more reasonable to what they should have been originally. I understand why they weren't, of course, but you know, it just kind of is a lot better and doesn't make me feel as bad when I'm buying these. But next up here, we have the Hip Hop Robot right here. A very cool one, definitely one of my favorites. $5 for this guy right here, and I just really like the black and gold design. I think it's really great and a very sleek sort of look for the character, so I do like that quite a bit. And yeah, that one's definitely quite good looking there. So, and then the next two that we have here are actually from the second wave of Vidiyo, and coincidentally enough, the final wave of Vidiyo as well. But the one that we have here is definitely one of my favorite Vidiyo figures in general, but by far my favorite of the beatboxes here, and this is the metal dragon, and amazing one. I was so excited when I found this on sale. I believe it was $9 that I got it for, and it's such a cool one. I think it's the only one of the beatboxes on the LEGO Store's website that actually sold out, and I think because it's just genuinely such a great looking figure. And even if you want to use the headpiece for the dragon on other figures, customs that you want to do, the wings as well, I think it's really versatile for that, so I do like it quite a bit. And then the final one of the beatboxes here before we move on to the full-on sets here is the Folk Fairy beatbox right here, a really great one as well, another of course from wave 2, and I like this one a ton really because of that hairpiece as well. That's a recolor of the Barbara Gordon one from the Lego Batman movie, so I do like that quite a bit. And then you can see on the back there a little bit more detail on the figure, and then on the side. So yeah, those are all of the beatboxes there. Hopefully I didn't take too long to go through all of those, but now we're going to hop into the full-on sets. Alright, now we're going to get into the larger sets here for Vidiyo, so I'm just going to show you B-roll for these ones because it's kind of difficult to hold it up to the camera. I did try to, but it wasn't really working out too well. But the first one that we have is the Candy Castle stage. I'm just looking at it right here, and it's a great looking set. I honestly like this one a ton, and I think the figures, of course, are a major positive for this one. I love the sort of like, I don't even know what to call her. I know it's using like the mermaid hairpiece, but it's kind of like a candy sort of like ballerina, I suppose is what you could sort of call the character. I like the design quite a bit with that one. And then we also get a gummy bear minifigure as well, which I think has got to be, once again, another of the best Vidiyo minifigures. I think that one is just absolutely stellar, and I think the build in this one is great. It really kind of fits well if you look at the Lego Movie 1 like Unikitty sets and kind of the ones surrounding Cloud Cuckoo Land. I think this would fit so well within that world. I kind of feel like these sets have some major like Lego Movie vibes to them, which is kind of like why I kind of wonder why the theme failed so much. I know it has a lot to do with the app integration and of course the overpriced sort of prices of the sets, but I still think like just taking it at face value here of the actual sets, I think that they're honestly not that bad and are kind of cool and really creative as well, so I do like this one a ton. Then the next one that we have here I also got for $19, same as the previous one, and this is the Robo Hip Hop car. So I think this one's really cool as well, once again giving those sort of like Lego Movie vibes right here with the very wacky design, almost kind of more towards the Lego Batman movie I would say with this one, just because of the slightly darker color scheme, other than of course the highlights of the yellow and the gold there. But once again, love the two figures that we get here. I think they're both excellent, and then the actual car is so cool as well. I love sort of like the functionality of it, how you could almost sort of transform it a little bit as well, bringing up a head in the back of it and everything. So I think there's some really cool features with this, and it definitely has a lot of functionality even outside of the app, so that you're not fully relying on that to get the full play value here from the set, even though they like to advertise it quite a bit all over the set of downloading the app and everything. But I still think it stands on its own really well and is a fantastic build. Alright, now we're at the final set here, and it actually is the largest one from the Vidiyo wave as a whole, and this is the boombox set right here. It's an amazing one. I love this set so much, and of course you can tell what the two that I'm missing are, and that's the pirate ship one, and then also I'm missing the unicorn stage as well. So I really do hope to be able to get those ones at some point in the future for a good deal as well. I still see them in stores, but just not always on sale, so I'm hoping eventually I'll be able to get my hands on those. But this one here regularly retailed for $140 here in Canada, and I got this for $69. I know, a little bit of a meme I suppose with that price there, but it's unintentional of course. I wasn't the one who priced it, that was Walmart's doing, but I think it's a really cool set here. I do like this a ton. I think that the actual boombox is such a great build, definitely the strongest one I would say out of the entirety of Vidiyo. I like the idea that it kind of functions as a carrying case. I think that's really cool, because if you get a bunch of the figures, you buy the little like mini bandmates packs as well, you can just try to stuff as many as you can into this, and I think that's a ton of fun, especially for younger kids, and even myself. I'm going to have a lot of fun with this set. It's one that I'm very tempted to build at some point, but I'm gonna try to hold off because I don't really have space for it. But I love the figures in here as well. Of course, you get like the ghost Cole, or sort of like, not really ghost Cole, I suppose it's more of like a vampire Cole, but it's kind of cool, of course, just with the hairpiece on there. And then you get the alien singer as well, the leopard guitarist, and the fairy singer as well. So some great ones there, all exclusive here as well, which is really nice. So I think that's really phenomenal, and that's all of the sets here from LEGO Vidiyo. I think Vidiyo's really underrated, honestly. I know this kind of sounds like a message coming directly from LEGO, but I swear I bought these sets myself of my own choice, so I think that they're really great, honestly, and I'm super happy to have the majority of them now in my collection. Can't wait to hopefully at some point get the last remaining two, because I think that'll be the first time that I've ever completed an entire LEGO theme, just buying all of the sets. So that'll be kind of a cool accomplishment if I'm able to pull it off. But let me know your thoughts on Vidiyo down below in the comment section. I hope you enjoyed this whole video here. I don't think Vidiyo, especially at this point, gets a lot of attention, so I'm happy I can kind of put a spotlight on it for a minute with like no negativity towards it, really just a lot of positivity and sort of looking at its strengths. And I'm curious to see if LEGO will try again with the app integration after kind of the failures, at least in general, of this and Hidden Side as well, even though both themes that I absolutely love. So I think that's kind of interesting. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, be sure to leave a like down below. Also subscribe as well if you would like to check out more of my content. That would be highly appreciated. So thanks so much. See you all next time, and always remember, keep on collecting.